Okay guys, we're back again once more. We have another Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list. We're looking for a few very key things going forward. Obviously the Kashkira stuff is going to be very strong. I don't know exactly what they can hit to prevent that, but probably the best way to do it would be something to the effect of banning Diabolus or any of the other generic rank 7s that really make the deck tick. Obviously Diabolus is a very powerful card, being able to rip, giving you access to ripping up to 2 cards out of the extra every single turn, and banishing 1,000,000 cards while doing it. Other than that, there's not much we can do to avoid the incoming Kashkira issues. So, let's focus on the next problem, the deck that still is somehow better than them, tier limits. For tier, probably Sheeran to 1, maybe Rhinoheart to 1, Kit Kalos to 1 would absolutely cripple it against Kashkira. That'd be about it. Limiting Mudora and Keldo would probably help take the deck out of tier 0 contention, because it removes 2 of their huge disruption options, especially in the mirror. Yeah, I mean, that would be about it. What I'm hoping for this list is tier limits hits, Wind Statue banned, man, I don't even know what else I would want hit in this format. Maybe Sprites will get a hit, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't object to seeing Beaver Angler hit, but I don't think that's going to necessarily happen, or that it should have to happen. There's really no reason for it. Sprite is doing just fine as it is. I'd love to see a crackdown in the danger cards again, as Dark Worlds have proven. Those cards are just always going to be insanely good when they have synergy outside of their archetype. Being able to draw 1,000,000 cards and give give Dark Worlds access to near-on creative mode. I wouldn't say that that's like top of my list, but hitting the dangers is probably a good idea. We all know how that goes when you do not. Okay. The list has now loaded. Alright, effective from the 13th of February 2023, our first list of the year. Anything cool that I want to see unbanned? I'd love to see Heavy Storm unbanned. I think it'd be funny to unban Trunade, though I don't know what practical application it would have, or if it'd even be a good idea. Fiber Jar would just be hilarious. Unban Electromite, you cowards. You're just scared of a pendulum-based format. And plus, I really want to see Valence pop off, and they really need Electromite to do that. Yeah, I think that's about it. We can't hit any of the Kashkira cards because they're not even out yet. I've discussed my tier limits hits. Ban Shifter. Shifter's a very unfair card, and relimit macros and Di-Fi. Because both of those, as they've proven, they're only helping degenerate decks that abuse them out the nose. So relimit those, either ban or limit Shifter. That card is just incredibly oppressive, and as Konami has shown in the past, they really don't like one-card win conditions. Alright, without stalling any more, I'm going to full screen it, and we're going to get right into it. Oh, and now they have a thing where you can view every previous list. That's nice. Next update will be still a few months. Alright, let's just start going. Right off the back, Bat, Scythe, and Stormwinds are both banned. Okay, Scythe was a weird one. This card should have been banned like 2 years ago, but understandable, very good. With the Trap Trick stuff coming out, Scythe was going to be incredibly powerful again. Understandable why you'd ban this. Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds is a huge flu hit. I think that makes the deck, brings the deck down into actually the territory of being a fair deck to play against. So that's good. That's good. I'm okay with this. Well, right off the bat, we've already got 2 huge bans. So what's the rest of the list got for us? Eclipse Wyvern is still banned. Fiber Jar is still banned, unfortunately. Glow Up Bulb is gone. Maxi is still banned, so keep your hats on for that. Scrolling through. Oh, Kit Kalos to 0! I thought they'd put it to 1. I didn't think they'd put this to banned. Oh my god. The deck's dead. Right? I mean, it's still doing well in the OCG with this, but like... Oh my god. Buy your Swamp Kings of the King of the Swamps? Well, you still can, I guess. That card's gonna shoot up in price again. Jesus Christ. Kit to 0? Really? They just really want people to buy Kashkira, huh? That must be what it is. Wow, Kit to 0. Holy shit. Tier is done. Maybe we'll actually have a fun format again. Hold up. Alright, do we got anything else? Oh, no! Come on. Come on, you cowards. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring back Electromite. Alright. Sprite Elf to 0? Holy shit. They really want people to play Kashkira. What is this? Sprite was honestly fine, and Elf was being splashed into just about everything, which is understandable, but, like, it was also helping everything as much as it was hurting everything. Oh, jeez, wow. People have to completely rework what decks they're playing now. That is ludicrous. Why Elf, though? I mean, I know why Elf, but, like, really? Come on, I was enjoying using this card. Honestly, it was really fun in any deck that had a level 2 in it. Being able to recur that consistently. A lot of rogue strategies just go way up in consistency when you can recur their level 2 starters. But I digress. It was very, very, very strong, and I understand why it's banned. I really think they should have hit something else first, though, before jumping straight to Elf banned. But I digress. We got anything else in here? No Avermax. Alright, now we're into the monsters. Alright. Are they going to really do us dirty, and they're going to, like, ban Robina or something? I mean, there's got to be something huge hidden in the monsters, right? Oh no, we're still in sorry. Those were Pendulums, Synchros, XCs. Tomahawk is still banned, and Rungo Nimiad is still banned. Good, good, good. They did not bring back VFD. Alright, now we're into the spells. Okay, surely there's something very funny in here, right? Trunade is still banned. Mystic Mine is still banned. Good choice. Unfortunately, Pot of Greed is still banned, but we work with what we've got. Heavy Storm is still banned. That is unfortunate. Alright. Doesn't look like anything in the Spell and Traps. But right off of the bat, I scrolled too far on the limited list. There goes a Yugioh, which feels like the wrong hit. Decks are already only playing one Yugioh. So, but let's go back over the bans real quick. There was, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 bans? And I'd say 75% of them were good. Barrier Statue, Kit, and Elf. Elf feels a little out of left field, considering there was other cards in the deck that were causing problems, and, I mean, it does effectively kill the Sprite strategy from being where they would have been without Tier, but I don't think Elf was the hit. I think this is just promoting unfun deck building. That's the words that are going to come out of my mouth. Kit to 0 seems extreme, but needed. Stormwind stops Flu, and Scythe is, I guess, just what the cleanup would be without the rest of those decks in format. But yeah, this card should have gone 2+ years ago. Alright, now that we've reviewed that, we're going to go into the limited cards. First off the bat, we have a Yugioh at 1 now. Understandably so. I mean, a Mill 5 card is incredibly powerful, and especially in decks that are playing 3, so I understand why this would be limited. Which, it's actually a little weird. This card's been out, what, barely 2 months, and it's already limited? I don't know. Looks like Jackalope and Tsuchinoko, but no other dangers have been limited, so maybe semis. That's the most we can hope for at this point. Are they not going to limit anything else? Nope, they're going to limit Kelbeck. Did they limit all of them? I see another one beneath. Did they limit all of them? So Kelbeck's another weird one. That one definitely did need to be limited because people were playing 3 of it. It was essentially a hand trap, a compulse on any mill. So very powerful card. Understandable why that got limited. And beneath it we have Keldo as well. Okay. Mudora's down here probably just below this. They probably limited all of them. Keldo limited does essentially kill the Ishizu. Yeah, there's the Mudora. Yeah, they limited all the Ishizu cards. The deck is basically dead. You can still play it, but it's not going to be nearly as consistent or powerful as it was before. So, yeah, that is to be expected. I really didn't think Keldo and a Yugioh, or Kelbeck and a Yugioh would go, but I understand why they did. That is completely understandable. They just not hit anything else? No, Havnus and Merly are both to 1. Huh, okay. I thought with the super reprints in OTS 21 that they would leave Havnus and Merly alone, but no, did they hit Sheeran too? They hit all of them to 1? Oh, the deck's dead. You can't play it anymore. Oh my god, Chillimits is dead. They really, really did not like this deck. Holy shit. Yeah, no, this deck is completely unplayable now. Huh. At least Rhinoheart's still at 3. Now you have to play Rhinoheart at 3 because you have to mill these cards if you're going to play it, but I'm pretty sure the deck is dead now. Wow, they just killed tier. I thought they'd give it a gentle nudge to keep it, you know, like, not tier 0, but still high tier, but no, they just came in with the axe and just murdered it. Alright, nothing else I'm guessing. Ancient Fairy Dragon is limited, but it has the errata, so that's fair and understandable. I haven't actually looked at the errata, so I'll have to look at that after this. So this one is honestly completely fine with the errata. Called by is still at 1, which, fine, I guess, whatever. And nothing in the spells or traps. Absolutely nothing. Okay, cool. So, yeah, all the hits have been tier in the limited list. Every single one of these is a tier hit. Orange Light is still limited, by the way. Okay, and then in semis, we have the same stuff as before. Potted Desires can honestly go back to 3. Oh no, now with Keshkira, this almost needs to go to 1, but anything can happen. Alright, and now we have the unbans that I have missed. If there are any. I didn't see anything huge, so maybe there isn't. Destrudo is back because tier is no longer a thing. Helk is no longer a thing. This card is fine at 3. Plus, I think you can only use it like once per duel anyway, so. Dragon Link is enjoying that, I guess. Oh god. Jet Synchron at 3 is fine. It's a hard once per turn. O-Lion at 3 is fine. No Helk. True King Lithium the Disaster. Lithiosagam. This is the one that ripped the extra deck, isn't it? That feels a little bit questionable, but. Yatagarasu at 3, Servant of Endymion at 3.
Yo.
At 3, okay. So Yatagarasu is an interesting one, because now you can almost certainly pseudo FTK the opponent by locking them out of the game. This is almost guaranteed to happen at some point here. It's not going to be consistent, but it is going to be done. Servant's fine, Endymion needed it, and because of the counter ruling, no one can play this deck. Spiral Resort is fine, because no one's playing Spirals, and that appears to be it. Nothing super huge here. It was mostly just taking tier out of the format. Yeah, wow. Okay, so overall this list was alright. Well no, it wasn't alright. It was very good. It completely killed the tier limits deck. It neutered the Sprite and the Flu deck, which would rise up in their absence. Meaning now we can see what the new best deck would be with Kashkira next week. It'll be Kashkira, so we'll have to find what beats Kashkira, and you'll have to play what beats exactly Kashkira. That is going to be great. I just love this format. Yeah, I guess pick up your Necrofaces while you still can. The price is going to jump on those bad boys. And I guess tier cards are cheap now. The Shizu cards are probably going to drop. Yeah. I'd say this list was pretty solid. It shut down tier very well. It acknowledged the problems that were going to rise up in tier's absence, but I definitely think there were some things they could have changed, like Gazelle could be unlimited. It's fine in Master Duel. It'll be fine here. Some of the things like Heavy Storm could have been unlimited, or maybe at least put to 1, with like if Duster's legal, Storm should be legal. But that's just mostly me talking out my ass. Yeah, overall, I think this list was more than fine. It was long overdue. I'll give it that. Very long overdue. Yeah, oh, and Scythe was the only strange hit on here. Like, I guess with the Trap Trick stuff coming out, they really didn't want people abusing it, but I don't know. I feel like this is a perfect counter to... Well, no, it's not a perfect counter to Kashkira. Okay, I'll save that for another time. For now, I have to go to work, so I'm going to end this recording and chop this up and post it later. So have a great day, everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.